This is Linda. On yesterday's show, the audience voted on which of these three men would be best for her. Today, you'll find out who she chose as her date. And this is Robert. He says he's got the mind of a 38-year-old and the body of a 24-year-old. Which of these women did he choose? Which will our audience choose? Today on Love Connection, you'll find out who they picked, who the audience picks, and everything that happened on their dates. Now, here's the host of Love Connection, Chuck Willery.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to Love Connection, where old-fashioned romance meets modern-day technology. And let's get right underway and meet our first guest. Now, she's from Chicago. She says that on the first date, she always drives her own car so she can end it whenever she wants to. Please welcome Linda Fuco. Drive your own car, huh? Sit down. Why do you feel so strongly about driving your own car, Linda?
Well, it's very simply a matter of freedom. You get to leave when you want to, and it's unfortunately happened to me before. I remember once at a really important party in Chicago where kind of my image was important to me. My date spaced on me all evening, and only when it was many hours after we should have graciously left, we found him passed out in the washroom, and he had the car. So ever since then, I've had my own car.
You've had your own car and
Yes.
made your own way. Let's remind everybody what happened yesterday, okay? Now, yesterday, our studio audience saw Linda's three choices, and they voted for one of those three choices. Let's take a look at all three men again. First, there was Stefan. He's 34. He's a chef. Then we saw Larry. He's a cable TV executive. He's 36. Finally, Jack. He sells radio advertising, and he's 34. Now, the audience vote was recorded yesterday, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But right now, Linda, why don't you tell us who you chose?
Despite his thin lips, I chose Larry.
Oh, Larry with a thin lip. You chose Larry. There he is now. Larry's backstage, so why don't we say hello to Larry Windsor. Hi, Larry.
Hi, Chuck.
How are you?
Fine.
Why don't you tell us how your date went, Linda?
Well, I thought I don't get to pick where I'm going, and I don't carry the money too often, so I thought I'd pick something really romantic near the ocean, and a little bit selfish because I work near there, and it was going to be late, so I said, would you mind meeting me? And so we're near the ocean. There's going to be this great romantic evening, and I forgot it was a Saturday night. I walk into this marvelous place with 9,000 single men, and I've never really seen him in person. So here I am desperately looking for this gentleman I've never met. Obviously look like I'm cruising. And first thing I know, I've got a drink from a stranger in my hand, and thank God then I found Larry.
You finally ran across
Yes,
Larry.
found him.
Now, you saw Linda for the first time in the restaurant. What'd you think, Larry?
Well, I thought she was attractive. I didn't know what to expect, although we did talk briefly over the phone.
He wants a blonde. I'm sorry, I disappointed him. He did.
Oh, you knew
He
that,
wanted
right?
a blonde.
I wasn't going to say that.
He wanted a blonde. Okay, well, what happened next that you got there with your red hair and...
Well, we waited about an hour for this precious ocean side table, and I forgot that it was evening, so when Larry was clever enough to say, hey, where's our table? The kitchen had almost closed. They'd forgotten about us. So we sit next to the ocean, and it was dark, and you couldn't see it anyway.
Did you talk about your work at all, Larry?
Well, I figured we would talk about our work, although I was a little surprised when she brought out a resume.
You brought your resume and laid it in front of you.
But she left with me as well.
Did you have a lot to drink?
Well, I had diet soda, but we ordered a bottle of wine, and she drank it.
How'd the date end?
Let me just say that you couldn't see the ocean from his house any more clearly than you could.
Wait.
Oh. Yes, Larry?
Well, she's catching me unawares here.
Let's take a look and see who the audience voted for, okay? The audience chose Jack.
Oh, no.
Yes, 58%. That's right. Now, Linda, we paid for your first date, and if you go along with the audience's choice, we'll pay for the second date, too. It's, what do you think?
I'd like to go out with Larry again.
Okay. Larry, is that all right with you?
Sure.
He says, sure, come on and join us on stage. Oh, sit down, join us on the couch. Short heels, yes, I know. You are rather tall. How tall are you?
About 6 feet.
With your
With my
heels on.
shoes on.
With your heels on.
About 4'8" without them.
It's very, very tall.
That I don't know.
How would you sum
tall
up?
she is
How would you
without
sum up the
shoes.
date, Larry?
Well, we sat, we talked, we ate, we left.
Exactly. We talked, we ate, we left. We have a nice gift for both of you. Thanks for being on the show and sharing your date with us. We're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us. Now we're going to meet a man who chose a date from our video library. He's from Chicago. Works hard to stay in shape. He's 38, never been married. But he doesn't consider himself a confirmed bachelor, he says. Please welcome Robert Riley. Hi, Robert. I'm fine, thanks. Have a seat. Thank you. Now, Robert, why do you work so hard to stay in shape? Or do you? I mean, you say that you do.
Oh, I sure do. Well, when you're 38, you're single, and your competition is 10 to 15 years younger than you are, you want to look good.
You got to hunker down.
You got to hunker down. Plus, it makes you feel good too. Really
Yeah,
does.
sure. Yeah. Now, your dates ever comment on the fact that you've never been married?
My mother would think the same way too. Yes. Yeah, they do. Well, usually if you're 38, they feel you're divorced with 3 children, and on the weekends you go back and you have to play with your little toddlers on the weekend. Mm-hmm. So I feel that I'm kind of special being 38, being single, and having the choice of doing what I want to do.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. What would it take for you to get married?
Well, being 38, I would like to meet a lady that has the same, characteristics that I have, and the same different type of things to do, and sports and activities, and somebody that I can really be congenial with and just have a good time with, being me.
Hey, thanks for sharing your life with us just a little bit. We know more about you. Let's take a look at the women that Robert had to choose from. Now, audience, watch closely, because we're going to ask you to pick the woman that you think's best for him. First, there was Colleen. Colleen likes to exercise and travel. She's a native California, and she says it's not a good place for marriage here in California.
I think California is a dating state. A girlfriend of mine who was heading on into her late 30s said, if you want to get married, move to Texas. So she moved to Texas.
Next, there was Marjorie. She likes the theater, concerts, and gourmet cooking. She likes to be aggressive, but it doesn't always work.
He says, well, what would you like to do now? I said, let's go get some Chinese food and go eat it in bed. And I think we almost had a car accident. And so that was my, I thought it was pretty good for its move, but it didn't come out.
Finally, you watch Patty. Now, Patty's into fishing, camping, and dirt bike riding. She says finding the right man is pure luck. She's only 5'2", but she likes her men big, she says.
I like to have something to grab around, like something big, husky, somebody that makes me feel comfortable. Muscular, I think, broad shoulders. I don't like them fat, but I like them, just meaty.
Now, Robert selected one of those women as his date. We're going to show you all 3 women again before you vote. First, there was Colleen. She's a sales executive. She's 34. Then Marjorie. She's 36, talent coordinator. And finally, Patty. She's an underwriter, and she's 30. Okay, audience, it's time to vote. Please make your choice right now. Who do you think's the best man or best lady? I knew I'd get that right sooner or later. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet the woman that Robert selected, and we're going to hear everything that happened on their date, and we're going to do that in just a minute. Stay with us. We'll get the results of the audience vote a little bit later, but right now let's find out who Robert selected. Robert, who's the lucky lady?
I chose Colleen.
Colleen. Okay, she's going to jump up at you right there. You. Robert and Colleen haven't seen each other since their date. We always hear both sides. Let's say hello to Colleen Otesh. Hi, Colleen.
Hi.
How you doing, hon?
Fine. How are you doing, Jack?
I'm fine, thanks. What did you think of Colleen in person when you saw her, Robert?
Well, when I first saw her, I thought she was sexy, sultry, and sweaty.
Sexy, sultry, and sweaty, right.
Well, we wanted to choose a unique date, so I snuck into her aerobics class, and I wanted to see what she looked like naturally, and to see what, with the makeup off and her little dance skin and her workup outfit. So I snuck into her aerobics class, and that was my first impression when I first saw her.
When did you know that Robert was in your exercise class?
I knew that he was in the class immediately. He tried to be pretty clever and stand in the back of the class, but since I knew everybody there, it was pretty obvious.
The new face in the crowd wasn't hard to pick out.
Yeah, the new face in the crowd.
How did he do in the class?
He did pretty awful, actually.
Oh, gee. Robert, what happened? You didn't do well in aerobics class?
No, that isn't true at all.
Now, wait a minute. Do you do aerobics?
I do aerobics at the tennis club, has aerobics also. And when I was in the aerobics class, I was actually in better shape than 90% of the guys in there, except the instructor, as far as being in shape.
What happened next? Now, you go down to brunch, you say
Went
you
to
got
brunch, and then we went back to her place, and we got to know each other a little better, but the Rams football game was on, so I wanted to watch the game. Watch the Ram football game.
You went back to her place and flipped the TV onto the Rams football game.
Well, get to know each other a little bit.
Yeah. You're watching a football game, and she's supposed to sound like you guys have been married for 10 years. What happened next?
Well, then we had planned to go to a play later this evening, and finish the game, and then it was time to change clothes because I was still in my aerobics outfit. And then I went, she said, Bob, go upstairs, and there was this, says, use the front bedroom. So I walk upstairs into this bedroom. Here's this gigantic bedroom, beautiful townhouse, this long mirror, and I look into the bedroom, and here's all this exercise equipment. A weight set, a bicycle, and these dumbbells. I go, aha, a guy lives here.
Who lives there? Who is that?
Well, that's my roommate. And I just rent a room in the townhouse.
What happened next now?
Well, we got ready to go to the play, and went into Westwood and saw a nice play. And after the play, we went to the dinner. Went to dinner in Westwood, and then we just went back to her place, talked for a little bit, and that was it. The chemistry just wasn't there.
No chemistry?
No chemistry, no vibes. Just didn't work out.
Is there something about Robert that wasn't right for you, Colleen, or?
Well, Robert was kind of intense and talked a lot about exercising, and he's not the kind of guy that I would fall in love with on the first date, but I think after a few dates and a few beers, I might.
Fair enough. Let's see who the audience voted for in this situation. Ooh, big percentage. 59% they picked Colleen, too. Now, if you want to take the audience's advice, we'll be happy to pay for your next date. It's up to you. It's your choice. What would you like to do? You want to take Colleen out again?
Oh, I think maybe I should pass this time. I don't think that the vibes weren't there the first time. Usually if the chemistry isn't there the first time, you can really tell. She's a nice lady, but we'd have to just be friends. I don't think the chemistry just wasn't there. And I think maybe we should pass.
Colleen?
I think that's okay.
Okay.
That's fine with me.
I'm sorry things didn't work out for you this time.
I had a wonderful
We have a
time,
nice
though.
gift for you. Thanks for showing up on the
Thank
show.
you.
We appreciate it. Well, Robert, thanks for being on Love Connection. We have a nice gift for you as well. And we're going to come right back with another couple in just a minute. Stay with us. We'll find one to work out.
Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, it's what you do to me.
Amazon Fire TV has so many great recommendations.
It's like it knows what we want to watch before we do.
Found this ancient book in the attic.
Oh, how about elves?
Vegetaria, Foresteria.
Oh, elves.
This is so good.
Fire TV makes it easy.
Pater Luponius?
Anyone else in here kind of warm?
Get into more of what you're into with Fire TV.
Another episode?
Watch free national and local news on Prime Video.
The newsmakers right here facing all the tough questions.
We've got you covered every step of the way.
We are living in an extraordinary period.
From changing skies to market shifts.
Around the world, this is BBC News.
Covering all the stories that matter to you. Your news, your app.
Little Bo Peep had lost her sheep. Maybe because her team was stuck doing office work. What if she'd used the smart buying tools on Amazon Business? They help you work more efficiently, so you can focus on bigger things.
I'm so fancy. You already
Not so little anymore. Amazon Business, your partner for smart business buying.
Let's meet another woman who chose a date from our video library. She says that she may be blonde, but she's definitely not an airhead. The right clothes on a man can turn her on, and she likes to meet men while driving in her car. Please welcome Chris Metzger. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Fine.
Good. Come sit down.
Excuse my cold hands.
Oh, that's okay. If you excuse my warm hands, I'll excuse your cold ones. How can you meet somebody while you're driving? Isn't that a little difficult to...
Not at all. I've met a lot of gentlemen on the streets when I've been driving.
How do you do that?
Well, I drive up next to them. I shoot them.
You shoot them?
I shoot them.
Do you have a camera with you? Or?
No, I drive up next to them and get their attention, give them a big smile, and wave at them, and then bang, you're mine.
Oh, what do they normally do?
Well, they normally pull over or follow me, and I met a lot of people that way.
Have you
A lot
really?
of men that way.
No kidding?
kidding.
Don't you think it's a little dangerous?
Well, it could be.
Yeah, especially out here.
It could be, but I've had fun.
Yeah. How do you like a man to dress? You said that was important. So.
Right. I like to see a man in a suit, a designer suit, very well fitted, and black and white, maybe a tux or something. And I usually look at their pants. I don't like high waters. You know, it depends on how the pants fit, I think.
Okay. Oh, I got you. Let's take a look at the tapes that Chris saw. And remember now, you're going to get to vote again. First, there was Sean. Sean's into photography and enjoys watching cartoons. He says he's impulsive, and here's his idea of a good time.
I went out with this one girl. And went out, got something to eat, went to this Mexican restaurant. And she had these little notes on the door. And go into the bathroom, right? So I go into the bathroom, and she has this bathtub full of bubble bath. And I'm bringing the food in there, and we had tacos in the bathtub. There were candles going and music. It was great. To me, that's kind of romantic.
Okay. Pull myself together here. Next there was Rick. He's from Peoria. He loves to play the drums, and he says that sometimes women approach him, and he understands just how they feel.
I can really relate to the girl, how maybe tense or nervous she might have been about coming up and talking, you know. Because society has deemed it that the male is usually supposed to make the first move or come up and initiate conversation. And I've had my share of rejections. So I can really appreciate when a girl can come up and talk to me.
Okay, and finally you watched Ray. Ray says he's considerate, well-informed, and open-minded. He's an accountant, so we ask him about money and women.
They go out and they're complaining about that they never have any money to do this or that, or they can't eat right, and then they tell me they just spent $300 yesterday on some new clothes, and it seems like they've always got a new outfit on. Sure, that it doesn't totally turn me off about a woman, but I may start to think, well, gee, you know, who are you trying to fool?
Okay, before we find out who Chris chose as her date, let's see all three men once again. First there was Sean. He's 28. He's a hairstylist. Then Rick. He works in a music store. He's 30. And finally, Ray. He's a 27-year-old certified public accountant. Okay, audience, time to vote again. Who do you think's the best man for Chris? Please make your choice right now. Okay, the audience has voted. Let's find out who Chris selected. Okay, Chris, who'd you go for?
I selected Ray.
You selected Ray. Okay. Let me make a guess. Because of the suit and tie.
The suit and tie.
Yeah, you think you made a good choice?
I'm not so sure.
You're not so sure that you made a good choice?
I'm not so sure.
Okay. Well, Ray's backstage. Let's say hello to Ray Signer. Hi, Ray.
Hi, how you doing, Jack?
I'm doing fine. Ray, why do you think Chris may be uncertain about whether she made a good choice or not with you?
Well, we're not too much alike, Chuck.
You're not?
No, I don't think so. A little bit different personalities.
Chris, why don't you tell us about your date? Maybe we can figure this out as it goes along.
Okay, well, first of all, Ray was about 45 minutes late picking me up, and we were going to go to a restaurant.
Well, I was trying to find her apartment for about 15 of those minutes. You see, I found it, but I couldn't find a parking space for a while.
Anyway, we had some wine and some conversation there, and they talked to my roommates as well. And then we went to a restaurant, a real nice restaurant.
Did Ray look like this when you saw him? Now, I just realized I'm looking at you, Ray. You don't have a mustache anymore.
No,
Ray.
I shaved it off.
I think that, yeah, definitely better.
Better with or without?
Without.
Better without.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, Ray, you're a hit. What happened next?
And so then we went to the restaurant, and I gave the gentleman, the host there, my name, and he said he didn't have reservations. I said, what are you talking about, no reservations? I called up before. And so I found out that we were at the wrong restaurant.
Ah.
And the right restaurant was across the street. We had dinner there, and then I made reservations at a club where they have transvestites. I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, well, did Ray think it'd be fun?
No, Ray didn't like the idea too much of seeing some men dress up like women and go dancing or dance on stage. So we canceled that. Then we went to another club, and then we went home, and it was Ray's suggestion to finish up the wine. And I didn't want any more wine, so I said, okay, fine. I said, you can finish it up, come on in. And at that point, he pulled out of the back of his car, before we got out, at the back seat of his car, a backpack with a padlock on it.
Well, she asked if I wanted to spend the night there, and so I slept on her floor that night, and in the morning I brought a sports bag out to change my clothes.
No, that's...
I believe we have a difference of opinion here. How does your story go, Chris?
We went in, and he finished off the wine, and he was coming on to me, and I said, you seriously don't think you're going to sleep with me? And,
did you say it just like that?
Just like that. I went right over my chaise lounge, and I just stood up and said,
She had asked me if I wanted to spend the night there, and she brought out a bunch of blankets and everything, and she said it was okay if I crashed on the floor, because I had a long ways to drive home. And I thought, well, that's pretty nice. I can just crash here without risking the drive. And so then she turned and said, you don't think you're going to sleep with me, did you? And I said, well, no, I really didn't think so.
Well, I said that if it is a long way home, you had some wine. If you want to stay over, you can sleep on the floor.
So he slept on the floor alone, right?
He slept on the floor, with my cat Elliot.
Yeah.
Oh, he slept with his cat
I was
Elliot.
running around the living room at the time, and so...
Elliot was happy.
Elliot would run...
Elliot had company for the evening. Time to see who the audience voted for. Let's take a look over here and see who they picked for you, okay? See if they went for the suit as well. 58% for Sean. Now, we paid for the first date, and if you want to, take the audience's advice, anyway, they think that you should go out with Sean. Would you like to do that? The choice is yours. You can do whatever, make any choice you want.
Sure. I'll go out with Sean.
Well, Ray, sorry things didn't work out any better. At least you don't have to sleep with the cat anymore.
That's okay, Chuck. Thanks a lot.
Nice gift for you. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, Chris, thanks for being on Love Connection. We have a nice gift for you as well. Good luck on your date with Sean. Let us know how things are going, okay?
Okay, great.
All right. That's our show for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more singles trying to make a love connection. We'll be doing it right here. See you then. Bye-bye.
Some guest on Love Connection will receive one of the following. Clean and clear. Leaves no dulling residue. It's the no-rinse cleaner for a clearly beautiful floor. Or from LaChoy. Make your meals swing American with these fine LaChoy canned and frozen products. Or delicious wilderness fruit fillings. Make any dessert truly special because they come fresh from the grower to you. So fresh, you'll think you picked it yourself. Wilderness Foods. Or Pan Am. Across the country and around the world. From Antigua to Zurich, Boston to Bombay. Pan Am. You can't beat the experience. For Love Connection, this is Rod Roddy.